You might have seen it 100 times, perched neatly beside a roast chicken, scattered across a plate of pasta, or tucked into a salad like a green afterthought. It is parsley, the quiet herb that most people push aside without a second thought. But what if that tiny green garnish holds more power than meets the eye? What if something so common, so easily ignored, could actually be a silent guardian of your health, working behind the scenes to protect your body in ways you never imagined? For thousands of years, this unassuming plant has grown across the Mediterranean, cultivated not just for flavor but for its healing reputation. Ancient civilizations used it in rituals, medicine, and cuisine, long before modern science began to uncover what made it special. Today, while it still plays the role of a decorative touch on restaurant plates, researchers and nutrition experts are beginning to shine a light on its hidden strengths. Far from being just a visual flourish, parsley is emerging as a quiet powerhouse, packed with nutrients, protective compounds, and natural abilities that support the body from the inside out. One of its most immediate benefits lies in how it helps the digestive system. Many people struggle with bloating, discomfort, and sluggish digestion, especially after heavy meals. Parsley, it turns out, contains natural compounds that help the body release trapped gas and ease pressure in the gut. It acts as a gentle stimulant for digestion, encouraging smoother movement through the intestines. On top of that, it functions as a natural diuretic, meaning it helps the body shed excess water and salt. This can relieve puffiness and swelling, especially in the abdomen and limbs, without the harsh effects of synthetic diuretics. Unlike processed supplements or medications, parsley offers this benefit in a whole food form, working in harmony with the body rather than forcing a reaction. But the story of parsley does not end in the gut. Its real magic lies in what it carries within its leaves, compounds that fight inflammation, one of the root causes of many chronic diseases. Inflammation is not always a bad thing. In fact, it is a natural response that helps the body heal from injury or infection. But when it becomes constant, low-grade and persistent, it can turn against the body, damaging tissues and organs over time. This kind of chronic inflammation is linked to conditions like heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. It is also a key player in the development of brain disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Parsley contains a group of plant-based compounds known as flavones, which have been shown to calm this internal fire. These substances act like peacekeepers, stepping in to reduce the overactive signals that drive inflammation. Alongside them are powerful antioxidants, vitamins C, A, and E, that protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that build up from pollution, poor diet, stress, and aging. When left unchecked, free radicals contribute to cell breakdown, aging, and disease. By neutralizing them, the antioxidants in parsley help preserve the body's integrity, slowing down damage and supporting long-term wellness. One of the standout nutrients in parsley is vitamin K, a critical player in bone health and blood function. While calcium often gets the spotlight for strong bones, vitamin K is just as important. It directs calcium to the right places, into the bones and teeth, while keeping it out of the arteries and soft tissues where it can cause harm. Without enough vitamin K, even a calcium-rich diet may not translate into stronger bones. Just a small handful of fresh parsley, about 10 sprigs, can deliver a full day's worth of this essential nutrient. That makes it one of the most concentrated natural sources available, far surpassing many commonly eaten vegetables. Yet despite its potency, parsley remains underused in everyday cooking. Most people consume it in tiny amounts, if at all, treating it more like a garnish than a food. But when added generously to meals, its impact can be significant. A handful chopped into a salad, stirred into a soup, or blended into a green smoothie can transform an ordinary dish into a functional food, one that not only tastes good but actively supports the body. Unlike synthetic supplements, which can sometimes be harsh or imbalanced, parsley delivers its nutrients in a natural matrix, along with fiber and other plant compounds that enhance absorption and effectiveness. Another reason to take parsley seriously is its potential role in cancer prevention. While no single food can guarantee protection against disease, certain plants have shown promise in reducing risk. Parsley is rich in apigenin, a flavonoid that has been studied for its ability to interfere with the growth of cancer cells. Research suggests it may help trigger apoptosis, the body's natural process of eliminating damaged or abnormal cells before they multiply. It also appears to inhibit angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels that tumors need to grow. While these findings come from laboratory and animal studies, they point to a compelling possibility that everyday herbs like parsley may contribute to a diet that makes the body a less welcoming environment for disease. Still, as with any potent plant, there are important considerations. Parsley is safe and beneficial when consumed in normal food amounts, but concentrated forms, such as extracts, supplements, or excessive intake of parsley tea, can pose risks. For example, due to its strong biological activity, large quantities may affect hormone levels or interact with certain medications, particularly blood thinners, because of its high vitamin K content. Pregnant individuals are often advised to avoid consuming large amounts, as historical and some scientific reports suggest it may stimulate uterine contractions. This does not mean parsley is dangerous, it simply means that, like many powerful natural substances, it should be respected and used wisely. The deeper lesson here may not be about parsley alone, but about how we view food. In a world of superfoods, supplements, and miracle cures, it is easy to overlook the humble plants that have been with us all along. Parsley does not come in a flashy package or make bold claims. It grows quietly in gardens, markets, and window boxes, waiting to be used. Its power is not in shock value but in consistency, small, regular doses woven into daily meals, building resilience over time. This is the essence of traditional diets, not relying on extreme measures, but drawing strength from a wide variety of natural, whole foods. Think about the cuisines where parsley is not an afterthought but a centerpiece. In Middle Eastern cooking, it is a star ingredient in dishes like tabbouleh, where it makes up the bulk of the salad, mixed with tomatoes, bulgur, lemon, and olive oil. In this context, parsley is not decoration, it is nourishment. It is eaten in generous amounts, delivering a flood of nutrients with every bite. Compare that to the way it is often treated in Western restaurants, a few sprigs placed at the edge of the plate, untouched, eventually swept into the trash. The difference in approach reflects a larger cultural gap in how we value food, not just for taste, but for its role in maintaining health. Bringing parsley into the spotlight is not about elevating one herb above all others. It is about recognizing that health does not come solely from exotic imports or expensive powders. Often, it is found in the simple, accessible plants that grow close to home. These foods have evolved alongside humans, offering protection and balance in ways that modern science is only beginning to understand. They work not in isolation, but as part of a web of nutrients, flavors, and traditions that support the body holistically. So the next time you see parsley on your plate, consider letting go of the habit of pushing it aside. Chop it finely and mix it into your meal. Add it to sauces, omelets, grain bowls, or juices. Taste its freshness, feel its texture, and appreciate its quiet strength. You are not just adding flavor, you are tapping into a long lineage of natural healing, a small green ally in the ongoing effort to stay well. In a world that often looks for complex solutions to health, parsley reminds us that sometimes the answer is simple, growing within reach, waiting to be noticed. It does not shout. It does not demand attention. But if you listen closely, through the rustle of its leaves and the depth of its history, it tells a story of resilience, protection, and quiet power. And that story might just begin with your next meal. If you found this eye-opening look at parsley surprising, you're not alone. How often do we overlook the tiny things that might be holding the biggest benefits? This little green herb is proof that sometimes, the most powerful health boosters aren't hidden in expensive supplements or trending superfoods, but right on our plates, quietly waiting to be noticed. If you're tired of chasing the next big thing and want more real, science-backed ways to upgrade your health with everyday foods, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because this is just the beginning. We're diving deep into the hidden power of common ingredients, exposing myths, and bringing you the truth about what really fuels a strong, resilient body. And hey, next time you see parsley on your plate, don't push it aside. Try chopping it up, tasting it, using it like the powerhouse it is. You might just find that the smallest changes make the biggest difference. See you in the next video.